A few weeks ago, Aries Spears really had some controversial comments about Lizzo. And in case you didn't hear it, let's listen to it now.
Spears was wrong for this.
Lizzo? Yeah, bro, have you heard her shit, yo? Like, as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like the shit emoji.
Yo.
Based on that comment, a lot of people were pissed, especially women who really like Lizzo, especially those who are BBW supporters. And certain clips like this started trending on TikTok.
Why is it always one of these and never one of these? We want to tell women what they can look like. I wouldn't even change my nail shape for this guy. I wouldn't go from square to rounded corners for this man. I wouldn't even angle my head to hear him in my ear. Yet it's never men like this who, like, maybe in like a stern demanding voice, you know, maybe would be the ones to like maybe tell me what he wants me to wear, for example.
And we thought that it would stop there. Unfortunately, it did not. You see, before you start making controversial comments about people, you got to be careful what's in your closet. And unbeknownst, or maybe known to Mr. Spears, was a pending lawsuit for some questionable things he did in a video, that of which I cannot show today. It involved him and Tiffany Haddish with some, let's just say, underage young people at the time. But then certain things started to come out about Mr. Spears' past. Again, he's not the comedian that people thought he would be. So he's kind of been, under the radar, right? But some of his past work has come up under the radar, especially like this particular clip of him kissing a man. And so people have weighed in on Mr. Spears. And I'm gonna, really get into the Corey Holcomb thing here. And well, let's listen to what Mr. Corey Holcomb has to say about Aries Spears.
Somebody say just copped our tickets to Chicago Theater. I'm gonna talk about that too because this is very important to me. I just have to address the Tiffany and Aries thing. Let me tell y'all something, man. You can get jammed up in the game.
And it doesn't even matter, as you see, when that jammed up is going to get thrown your way.
Was the video made 2014?
Something like 20 years ago, right?
I don't know, not 20 years ago.
Oh, I thought somebody said
2014, that's about 9 years ago.
9.
8 years ago. We all know Tiffany can't make a video with nothing to do with Aries nowadays anyway. It's what comes out about this. From what I hear, Tiffany, it was her homegirl kids that they used. Look, I hope Tiffany is watching. Tiffany, because I know she know now, when you with shit gonna happen. I had Aries at my show one day. After all that begging and shit, I gave in. And it cost me thousands and thousands of dollars to have that up around me one time. Tiffany ain't touched no kids. It ain't in Tiffany, in my opinion, to be trying to touch no kids or do no shit to no kids. That's not the Tiffany I know. To be honest, the Tiffany I know is a very giving person. I'm talking about for real. These are facts. Tiffany gave a whole bunch of bitches that ain't shit. She chopped up her production budget with them when she put them on TV. Now that's just real shit. So if you want to try to shoot her down while she motherfucking going through this shit because she was around that, because that's what this is about.
Really?
Be down. If you want to say I ain't gonna say nothing, you wrong, because I tell her the same stuff I'm saying right now on the phone. You live and you learn. Whenever you around, shit happen.
So that's Corey Holcomb's interpretation, especially what happened with the Tiffany Haddish thing. Let me say this about Mr. Spears. I didn't know that he was producing content like this. I had no idea it was this bad. And let me just say this. If this is what his version of comedy is, no wonder why his comedy career didn't take off. When Aries Spears was a young guy, he was supposed to be like the next coming of Eddie Murphy. And he used to get big gigs, him, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock. But Aries Spears sort of plummeted. I don't know why, but he seems to have some personal problems. He's been in fights. He looks really out of shape, unhealthy. And, you know, this whole thing with him kissing people and making men, and then also making jokes involving underage people in comedy skits. This is ridiculous. All right. And Aries Spears, in my opinion, bro, you should not be talking about nobody. If that kind of information was out on me, I would be shutting up. Now, let me just talk about, you know, this whole idea, kissing a man on television, saying it was a joke. All right. You say it's a joke. I'm not going to touch that right now. Okay. But this whole thing that you want to talk about with this particular 7-year-old young man, I can't get around that, bro. None of it, but I just really can't get around that. And then you have the audacity to talk about other people. The reality is this guy is a problem. All right. And there's so many people out there in the entertainment world that's going through something like that. I don't know what it is. I mean, we've seen, I believe, Orlando Brown. He needs help. I mean, if you look at Aries Spears as a young guy, like just look at a picture and in his younger years and what he looks like now, there is no way that's the same person. No way. Look at him in his youth. Okay. I get it. He's 47, but look at how he used to look and what he looks like now. Is that even the same guy? What kind of life did you go through, bro? Like, you look like you've been suffering. Like I don't even know what's going on. It don't even make no sense. How do you fall off like that? And I can tell you, a lot of guys get involved in the entertainment space. A lot of guys get drugs, get money, can't handle it. The guy's had a tough life. And you know what? It has not been good to him. A lot of dudes do not know how to handle fame. And when they have expectations, they don't know how to handle it. And that's just him underperforming in his personal career, being what I believe an exceptional pervert and not being as talented as people thought he was, has led Mr. Spears down this path. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.